guys, what's up? It's Brandy 619. Tonight we are making pepper sausage over rice with squash. Right? So I ain't gonna do too much talking. That's XO619. And let's
What's
just
up,
get into
y'all?
it.
Go to my YouTube channel.
You ain't got no YouTube.
Hey! And I'm eating some carrots. Make sure you always eat carrots. That makes you stronger.
That's right.
Get up!
Hey y'all, so you see right here I got a beautiful bowl of peppers and onions. You have a green bell pepper, you have a sweet onion, you have a red bell pepper, you have pasilla chile, which adds a little bit of heat, so you can use a little bit or you can use all of it depending on your taste buds. We have some zucchini and fresh garlic to be minced. Okay. Also, if you need to, you can add a little bit of olive oil if you do your sausage. If you do your vegetables first, if you sweat your vegetables down first. However, I like to cook my vegetables in that oil that the sausage renders. So, first thing we're going to chop up is our sausage. And for this one, we have the Applewood smoked sausage with bacon. It's mild, so it's not a hot. It's a smoked sausage all day. So we're gonna slice those like at an angle. They're gonna be medallions, but they're gonna be like angled medallions. So let's get slicing that up. You get the gist, don't you? Okay. So right here, we're going to go ahead and toss it into our skillet. We're not going to add any oil in that because this sausage is going to render its own oil. Next thing we're going to make sure that we do is chop up our vegetables, our bell peppers, our onions, and our pasilla chile. Make sure you guys are constantly checking your sausage to make sure it's not burning, because mine started burning. Okay, so I had to do a little bit of editing this video to take out some of the burnt ones. But don't get it twisted, they didn't go to waste. I just ate them right there. I just didn't leave them in my mixture because I wanted it to look great and also taste great. Too much char sometimes is not great in a dish. So just be mindful to always be. As a matter of fact, my heat was on a little too high, so make sure that your heat is down on a medium, like or a low medium or something like that, especially if you still have veggies to chop up. Okay, so right here we're gonna go ahead and slice up our zucchini. We're gonna go ahead and slice that down the middle, and then we're going to chop those in halves. I did 3. I wanted to do 4, but I just wasn't sure if I was going to have enough room in my skillet, so I just went ahead and did 3. Chop those up, and you're going to toss all that in the same little bucket. Toss it all together at the same time. If you don't want to and you like your zucchini a little bit more textured, you can go ahead and sweat down your onions and bell pepper and garlic and all that kind of stuff first, then add your zucchini along with your sausage, and then cook those for about 15 minutes on medium heat. Okay, but if you like your veggies a little bit more coarse, and if you like your zucchini a little more coarse, then you can definitely toss it in all at the same time and just give it a nice little cook, just to make sure that it's cooked through enough, so to your liking. So here's my garlic. I love fresh garlic. You could use regular minced garlic in the jar already, but I just think that regular fresh garlic gives off such a better taste. It's more rewarding for me. I like the taste of garlic in my food. So I like it fresh. Right here, you're going to see me removing my sausage so that I can put my... Also, make sure you take off some of that oil. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw all my veggies in at one time and cook it down. Ooh. Okay, so when I did that last video, I was at work. And so you heard whatever was going on in the background. But here I go. I got all my veggies right there. I left the rendered fat in the pot, in the pan, and I cooked the veggies in that rendered fat from the sausage that I previously cooked. Right here, you're going to be adding your seasonings, whether it's salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, whatever it is that you want to add. That's where you want to start adding it so you can mix it and blend those flavors, okay? There I go, adding my garlic. Because you don't want to burn your garlic, okay? So you want to make sure that you're adding and that it's cooking with everything else that you're cooking. A lot of times we add garlic first because we want it to release aroma and release flavor, but not in something like this. You want to add your garlic later so that it mixes well and blends well and it doesn't overcook. It doesn't overcook and it doesn't get hard or burnt for that matter. So here you go. You see me adding in the sausage to the vegetable mix, and we're just gonna sweat it down and cook it all down together. Over on the side, I'm gonna be making white rice. So when this is done cooking, I'm gonna add this over top of my white rice, and that's gonna be dinner. And so here we go right here after about 20 minutes or so. It's totally done, ready to go. There we go. Now tell me that don't look good.